Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. We have made it to the Temple of Jose for another...
So you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska?
Yeah, he is.
I beg your pardon, but may I ask your name?
I am Summoner Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
As I thought. The daughter of Lord Braska. You have the look of your father.
My father? You knew him?
No, I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru. I am a summoner, like you.
I'm Pase. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wished I would someday become a high summoner like he was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat Sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
Yuna, I beg your leave. Good luck to both of us.
Yes.
Isaru is so much less of a pain in the ass than the last summoner we have run into.
Hey,
Me?
you are Yuna's guardian, no? Maroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
I heard it from those crusaders. Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back. Ain't much future for a guardian without a summoner, eh?
What? What? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please be careful.
Will do. Pase!
Oh, what?
We're leaving!
Be right there. See ya.
The Cloister of Trials lies within. Are you prepared?
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, in the last episodes, we had been through these cloister trials before, and for the most part, it's the same idea. You pick up spheres, you put the spheres in another place. That's how that works. The puzzles are always different, but the basic idea is the same. Now, in the last episode, there were two discussions that really were supposed to catch our interest. The first one was between Yuna and Seymour. This was after Mihan had failed, and Seymour goes to her and says, "You need to be like the strength of the people, and you need to be like Yunalesca, and I need to be like your Lord Zion." Now, whatever the hell that means. It may have been some sort of weird, cheesy pickup line. I don't really know their culture that well. But it did seem to trouble Orin a little bit. Because later on, before we came to the area outside of the Jose Temple, he caught up to Titus, and they had a little discussion of their own. Orin told Titus not to inform Yuna about Jekt, meaning Jekt and Sin are the same individual. In fact, I highly doubt that anyone in the world of Spirit is aware that Sin is actually a person. And it's likely that this has always been the case and has always been a person. But it seems as though nobody has ever really known this, and he doesn't want Titus telling Yuna this because she has a... it's necessary for her to defeat Sin, to kill Sin. And it's like a mandate. It's what she has to do. Now, if she were to find out that this guy Jekt was the father of the Sin, that Sin was the father of Titus, she would distance herself from him. So she would not be so directly wouldn't be so close to the person whose father she had to kill. And Titus says, well, would she even believe me? And Orin goes, yes, of course she will. She'll basically believe anything that Titus says. Because remember, Titus is the son of Jekt. She is aware of that fact. And Jekt was her father's guardian, so it's sort of like a connection that she feels with him. She feels a connection to her father through, a proxy, and as weird as that may be. But why does Orin really care how Yuna feels about Titus? What's the big deal there? Who really cares? There could be a couple of things. One of them could be because Jekt wanted Orin to bring Titus to him so Titus could kill Jekt, kill Sin. And if he loses face with the Summoner, he may not be going on this whole pilgrimage to go and defeat Sin. He may lose that. But there's also another possibility that I think is a little more interesting and maybe even a little more likely. Orin is aware of Seymour's advances to Yuna about this whole you be Yunalesca, I be Lord Zion crap. And he thinks that that could be some sort of a threat. Something bad, because remember, Seymour is a very significant member of the Church of Yavin, and that's an organization that Orin is not extraordinarily fond of. So maybe this could be some sort of thing like, if you disappear, Yuna could go running into the arms of Seymour, and that would be a bad thing. But if you stay, she would have a reason to not do that. And we see from earlier pieces of dialogue that yes, Yuna does feel something for Titus, maybe even more than that connection with her father, because she says, remember outside of the temple, in this episode, she said, "We'd be fine as long as you're here," that kind of thing. And that could be the emotion that Orin is hoping to leverage in order to keep Yuna away from Seymour. Okay, this is going to be the last sphere we need to put in order to gain the elevator that we need to get up to the Chamber of the Faith. There's the elevator. Weird little cut I made. Now, this is a really simple one. Just push these push these little podiums into their alcove, and the electricity, it at least looks like electricity a little bit, starts flowing through there. I don't know what to call those things on the roof. And that'll open up a door for us. Oh, that does not look safe.
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
You should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything happens.
We wait here.
Well, well, you again. Still traveling with quite the crowd, I see.
Oh, it's you.
What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
You are... Aren't, no?
What of it?
Can I shake your hand,
You have a fan.
Aren? No, Sir Aren. You're the reason I became a Guardian. Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
And you call yourself a summoner? Bartello, enough! Get back here.
Hang in there, buddy. Eh?
Quite the show, yeah? Not so good on the heart, though.
Pick spot. Shut up. Wait.
You should try.
I swear, I'll never wash this hand again.
Please, touch me with that hand and I'll remove it.
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
You owe much to your food. All these guardians. And Sir Orin too? And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
This has nothing to do with my father. I am traveling on my own, as a full-fledged summoner.
These damn errors are really driving me insane. No voice error. In the next episode, I take measures to correct that. At least there's a caption on there so you know what she's saying. We have a new Aeon Ixion, and we will be using that in the next episode. And this one is ending now, so tune in for the next one, and we will leave the Temple of Jose and head on to the Moonflow.